What's up guys, Sinclair Photos, and welcome back to another beautiful, hot day in Texas. Today, we are going over a question I've got asked so much since this car has been out of the shop, and that is, how much does it cost to make a car like this from stock? So, that's what today's video is going to be about. We're going to go over everything, bumper to bumper, what's been done to this car, how much it costs, and about how long it took to make a stock FRS look like this. So we're gonna hop in the car, head over to a remote parking lot where not a lot of people are around, so I can sit down, talk to you guys about just everything that's been done to this car. Now keep in mind, I'm only gonna talk about the price of the product, not the installation price. So this is gonna be, if you wanted to do this at your home, put everything on by yourself, this is what's gonna cost you. If not, I guess I'll put an estimate at the very end about how much this actually costs with all the labor put into it from the different shops that charge me different amounts. So let's hop on in, head to the parking lot, and talk about what it takes to build a Rocketbunny FRS. Ooh, that never gets old. Alright guys, here it is, parked up and aired out, my 2013 Scion FRS. So, we're going to go from the front all the way to the back, under the hood, suspension, wheels, everything covered for you guys. So if you want to recreate this build in any way, feel free, and this is what you need to do it. So in the front, you can see the headlights are Spec D headlights. Those ran about like $400. So I was lucky enough to get sponsored for them, so I got them half off. But if you were to buy them normally, the headlights alone would cost you $400. Next, right behind the headlights of the car, you're going to see the carbon fiber hood. Now this is a Cybon carbon hood. This one cost $1,060 on the Cybon Carbon website. I was also lucky enough to get an insane deal on this. I got this on Craigslist from some dude that moved to Hawaii and accidentally had it shipped here. So I picked this hood up for $300, and a $1,000 hood I got for $300. Let that sink in. I guess next we'll go right to the side of the car where you can see I am fitted with some very nice Forged Star M14 wheels. These wheels were custom made for this car. I had to get the size and everything, the offset and all that stuff custom made. The color I wanted, the lugs I wanted on there, everything was custom. These wheels took 3 months to make. I believe I ordered them in January. I got them somewhere in March to early April, and these wheels alone set me back $2,600. $2,600 for all 4 wheels. Now we are running a staggered setup. In the front we have a 18 by 10, and in the back we have a 18 by 11. So maybe if you're getting a normal setup, it might cost you a little less. But for these wheels, the Forged Star M14s, I had to custom order them. They ran me $2,600. Coming around to the back, I don't know how you could miss it. We got the humongous Battle Arrow chassis mounted wing for the FRS. And this on the Battle Arrow website costs about $1,300. So if you're wanting a wing, a relatively cheap wing, this is not the one to go for. I had this in my head that I wanted a chassis mounted wing since I saw, I think it was the Soulless 86 FRS on Instagram. That was my inspiration for this wing, and I think it came out wonderful. Everyone was hating on it at the beginning because the car wasn't as wide as the wing was, but now that the wide body is installed, I think the wing looks absolutely amazing. So the Battle Arrow wing cost $1,300. Coming in right under the wing, you can see I have the Buddy Club, I guess they're like Lambo style lights. These, I forget where I got them off of, because the website that I got these off of were like kind of sketchy, not gonna lie. But I picked them up for around $300. They were cheaper than the headlights if you were to buy them straight up market value. But the Buddy Club Lambo style taillights will run you about $300 if you want to pick them up. But I'd highly recommend it, and I actually did that install myself, as you could see in the video that I posted. It'll be in the same playlist as this one. So if you have them or want them, need to know how to install them, I've got videos for almost everything on this car in the FRS build playlist. But the Buddy Club taillights will run you about $300. Now, I don't have it yet, but believe me, I have put the money down and it is on the way. Finding a OEM style carbon fiber trunk for this car was nearly impossible. I've been searching for an OEM carbon trunk for at least 4 months now, and I finally got one reserved and ordered just this week. So that from Cybon as well, same company as the hood. That one costs $952. Trust me, that wasn't a fun one to spend the money on, because I had to pay full price for that. But we will have a carbon trunk coming to the channel and soon. That'll probably be the last thing that gets done on this car. But carbon trunk from Cybon OEM, because if I run a duckbill one, I will not be able to not hit right here on the wing. So if I wouldn't have got the chassis mounted wing, maybe I could have gotten a different kind of trunk, but that's just, it is what it is. And the carbon trunk should be coming in the next couple weeks. You're probably seeing this right now when I'm in Minnesota, so who knows, it could be coming next week as a matter of fact. But if you're wanting a OEM style carbon fiber trunk for your FRS, it's gonna set you back about $952. Now for the big one, the big boy. How much does this body kit cost, and just what is this body kit? Well, for those of you who don't know, because I got asked this a lot at the meet last night, this is a Pandem Rocketbunny version 3 wide body kit for the FRS, BRZ, and GT86 platform. I ordered this off the Pandem website, and it cost about $4,200 with shipping to get this kit from Japan to my house. The kit itself was about $3,800, but there was that massive shipping fee, and that's what put it up to the $4,200 mark for this Rocketbunny kit for the FRS. And trust me, putting this thing on is not cheap either. The shop that I did cost me about $3,200 to do the install on the Rocketbunny kit and the wrap. So we can equate this into our final total because the wrap was included in this as well. But it is a great looking thing. It is the factor that makes the car just as crazy as it is right now. The Rocketbunny Pandem version 3 kit will set you back $4,200. Also going on with the kit, I did not know this, but I want whoever is going to order one of these kits to know this. In the kit, it comes with a front bumper, front splitter, 2 front canards, the fenders for the front, 2 side canards, which I do not have on the car right now. We couldn't figure out how to get those on, and we didn't want to drill extra holes for no reason. 2 side skirts, 2 rear fenders, and 6 rear canards, as well as a Rocketbunny diffuser. So all of that comes with the kit. I was very confused of what actually came out of the box if you ordered the whole thing. So if any of you guys are planning on doing this in the future, that is everything that comes with the kit, as well as some hardware, but we have replaced that as well. And it comes with this weather lining so your kit doesn't rust the fenders you cut underneath. And speaking of hardware on the kit, you can see this is not the hardware that comes with the Rocketbunny kit when you get it out of the box. This is called Downstar hardware, and to get the right amount that fits on the kit, you have to order 62 of them, and that's gonna run you $200. So all of the little black studs you see along the sides and on the other side as well, those are called beauty hardware, and they cost $200 to get those. Now, a lot of people also ask me what the exhaust setup is on this car, and this is actually a fairly cheap one compared to the other options out there. If you want to go full Tomei, that's going to cost probably around $2,000, which is nuts. But on this car, I have the NVIDIA N1 catback exhaust, which costs about $600. Then I have some random overpipe and front pipe that I found on Amazon. They fit perfectly. Those together were about $200. And then my CNT Racing unequal length catless headers cost about $400. So my full exhaust setup from the headers back, full catless, cost me $1,200 to do. Now let's go on the inside and talk about some of the things you can't necessarily see from just looking at the car as it is outside. Alright, so in the car, a lot of people think this is really cool. This FRS is actually on bags. So I had my friend over at Top Notch Customs in Houston, Texas, put on the Airlift 3P system for me. Came with that cool remote you just saw, and it's been very, very helpful. I feel like if I was static with this Rocketbunny kit on, I would have just destroyed the thing already, because I scraped yesterday for the first time and I was aired up quite a bit. So it gives you the option for a maximum ride height where you can just air all the way up, a high driving setting, which is usually what I drive on, so I don't scrape on anything, but it looks kind of goofy if you're trying to take pictures. Then a normal ride height, which at mine is pretty low, then car show ride, and then if you hold the bottom button, you just air all the way out. So we'll take a look here. I don't even think you can see. We'll take it off of this thing so you can see. So as you see, it's not very intimidating. It's just like a little remote control, and we go click, and then you double tap, and you air up. And then you hear that the tank is buzzing back there. That's just because I don't have the super quiet one. That one was really, really expensive as well. But I went with the 3P. I haven't only had one problem. There's a line that releases excess air out of the tank, so it doesn't like condensate inside the tank. That is broken for me 2 times. So I had to go to a truck shop and get a thicker line to just pop in there, and my problem has been solved. So other than that, haven't had any problems with the tank messing up or any of the motors that go with the tank. It's been nothing but good, and it just takes a little while to air up and fill the tank up because I have the smaller stuff. But you can opt whatever setup you really want to go with. There's lots of stuff you can choose from with the Airlift 3P system, but this whole thing cost me $3,800 installed. Now, they were having a 15% off sale at the time, and I looked, Airlift, if I was to buy it off of their website, it would have cost like $4,200 to just get this kit not even installed. But the guys over at Top Notch Customs hooked it up, ordered this thing for me, and then got it installed for cheaper than it would have been for me just buying the whole air ride kit myself. So huge shout out to them. They also just started a YouTube channel, so please go support them. Please go check out their channel if you're interested in any kind of bag installs. I think he does sound systems, lights, stereos, all that stuff. He's the man to go to. He's gonna be doing like shop videos. So if you're into that kind of stuff, I'll link his channel in the description. Make sure to go check him out because he installed this thing like a champ. And now the final thing of what is done to this FRS. If you look up, you can see that there are Rolls-Royce stars in the roof. This was done for the guys over at H-Tex Customs, and this was actually a relatively cheap install as well. I got this kit off of Amazon. I saw this other guy use it in a video on his FRS and it looked great, so I thought I'd try it out myself. It was actually like $83 to get this kit, and if you were to put it in yourself, it's super easy. I just don't know how to wire it. $83 is all it's going to cost you, but I took it to the shop, had them install it. It cost me $200 on top of the $83 to get this thing installed and all set up. And yeah, it's a lot of work, don't get me wrong, but it's pretty worth it. Riding around at night with the stars shining above you, it's just something really cool. And to get that in a normal car costs you $400,000, $500,000, and we can't afford that stuff if you're watching this video, most likely. But that has been all. I'm gonna go count up exactly how much the total is to build a Rocketbunny FRS, head home, get the total, and I'll see you when we're done. Alright guys, we're back at HQ, and I forgot to add one thing. The car is tuned with a open flash tablet stage 2 plus. That's so it can run with the unequal length headers that it has on, and being catless, so it won't throw an engine light. But if my math is correct, we have added up every single piece of the puzzle except the price of the car. It's gonna cost you about $19,995. Don't do it. To make a stock FRS into the beast that I just showed you. Now, if you want to add to the price of the car, I paid, I think, $14,000 out the door for that car. So let's see, add plus $14,000. You're looking about $33,995. Jesus. If you're gonna buy a car from, if you don't even have the car yet, and you want to make it look like that. $33,995. Who let me have money? And I could not have done that without you guys. I literally have never seen $33,000 in my bank account in my life. So it's just constantly investing back into my YouTube channel, all because of you guys watching the ads, liking the videos, smashing that subscribe button. Literally, this dream started a little bit over a year ago, and now we've finally wrapped it up, except for the carbon trunk. That'll be coming very, very soon. But literally, couldn't have done it without each and every single one of you. Even if you can only watch a little bit of the videos, you buying the merch. If you can't buy the merch, just smashing the thumbs up button. It all helps the video get pushed out more and more. And the more eyes see, the more cool stuff that we get to do to the cars and in general. So once again, I'd just like to thank you guys so much for sticking with me through this build. I know patience has been needed to see it out through the end, but those of you that have stuck around, y'all are awesome. Y'all are OGs, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. We're almost at 50,000 subs, and that was my 2020 year goal. So we still got like 5 months left in 2020, maybe even 6, who knows. I don't know what the end of 2020 is gonna look like for us. I'm super excited, and I just can't wait to see what's in store. So thank you guys once again for sticking with me. If you liked the video, smash that like button, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, hit that thing so much. There's like 70% of you guys that aren't subscribed that are watching the videos. So if you see the videos multiple times, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.